Considering the terrible nature of his crimes, it's no wonder that Harvey Weinstein's life behind bars is even worse than you can imagine. In March 2020, Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to 20 years for a first-degree criminal sex act and another 3 for third-degree rape. Then, in February 2023, he was sentenced to a further 16 years for another rape. Weinstein's predatory behavior was pretty much an open secret in the movie world for decades, and his guilty verdicts were widely celebrated. However, the 2020 sentence was overturned in April 2024, after a court determined that he hadn't received a fair hearing. In the meantime, the 2023 conviction remains in place, and he remains behind bars while awaiting retrial. Plenty of observers have been eager to know what life in prison would be like for Weinstein. Would he get a cushy, Club Fed-style setup, or instead be forced to do hard time? It soon became clear that the disgraced mogul would have to prepare himself for the latter. As of 2024, Weinstein is a resident at the infamous Rikers Island jail in New York City, specifically the West Facility. The West Facility opened in 1991 and consists of single-cell units, some of which house inmates with contagious diseases. Unsurprisingly, Weinstein's life inside the jail is far from rosy. Rikers has a notorious reputation for some very good reasons. 15 inmates died there in 2021 alone, at least 6 of them from suicide. A July 2023 report found that the facility was overcrowded, understaffed, dangerous, filthy, and crawling with cockroaches, mice, and ants, among other vermin. As Veronica Vella of the Legal Aid Society told CBS News, "We saw showers that are covered in mildew, inches of soap scum, little drain flies coming out of the drains, and these are areas where people are going to try to get clean." And as a former inmate told Curbed in September 2021, "There's no correctional officers. They're not feeding people. There's no water, no showers, no phone calls. There's people there that haven't took showers in 2 weeks or longer. You barely eat. They don't care. There were people in cells having seizures and they just left them there. I was in a cell with about 30 other people. You could be sleeping and they'd spray mace or come banging on the cells for no reason, just to wake you up."
Hell. Plain and simple, hell.
Clearly, it's safe to say that Harvey Weinstein is not living a pampered life on Rikers Island. In contrast, he had been enjoying a relatively cushy treatment in Bellevue Hospital's intensive care unit, where he was admitted in April 2024, after his 2020 conviction was overturned. He had his own private room with an ensuite bathroom, a dedicated phone line, and a TV. He reportedly spent his days there lazing in bed watching CNN, chatting with his attorneys, and ordering Pepsi. As one of his lawyers insisted to the city in May 2024, "He's a sick man. Harvey has multiple health issues, and he's never gotten the level of care that he received prior to going into custody." However, after doctors evaluated Weinstein, they determined that he didn't need any specialist treatment for the chest and abdominal pain his legal team insisted he was suffering from. So he was then sent straight back to Rikers just days later. However, it is clear that Weinstein is reportedly struggling with rotting teeth, as he told a judge in September 2022, "I'm in pain every day. I have cavities, and I can't eat because I'm missing teeth." Weinstein begged the court to allow him to pay for private dental treatment because the prison service would otherwise just pull his teeth out. Then, in October 2024, it became clear that that wasn't his only serious health struggle, as it was reported that he'd been diagnosed with bone marrow cancer.